vlog. It's Friday, the 10th. Yeah, normally I do this on a Thursday. I fucked up. It's my bad. I have so much to edit, film-wise. Didn't edit any of this past week's vlog. Need to edit the video that I'm currently filming about worst books. I just have not been feeling it lately. I don't know. I'm just unmotivated to do anything, which is really a problem. I was on top of work, but that's about it. But I said I would talk about this in last week's vlog. We changed my meds. We've changed my ADHD medication. I went to my psychiatrist and said, hey, I'm pregnant. We talked about like what my OB said and like his concerns as well. My OB being a woman and then my psychiatrist is a man. We talked about his concerns and her concerns, and like what I thought was my plan and how my meds are currently working. They're not. Spoiler. I lowered my dosage. So before I was taking 10 milligram immediate release twice a day, Adderall. I personally opted to lower them when I found out I was pregnant, just because I knew it was going to be a minute before I saw my doctor, but I didn't want to like change anything until after my first trimester, like drastically change anything until after my first trimester, because that's still the danger zone, and I didn't want to be like cut off from my meds and then not see my doctor again for 3 months and no baby in sight, you know? So I let him know I was pregnant, and how things were going, and what we have decided to do is to put me on 15 milligram extended release once a day, because I also was like, I'm also having a really hard time remembering to take my meds. I take them in the app like later in the day, because in the morning I'm usually more motivated to be a person. My symptoms are not as bad. They're still bad, but they're not as bad. It's just the more tired I am, the worse that they get, I guess. So currently that's the plan. I'm going to take this in about 15 minutes and see how it works. I've never taken extended release, not ever. I've always taken an immediate release because I'm a control freak, so we will see. I also, reading-wise, finished The Silent Patient, started The Turnout by Megan Abbott, I don't know. I am going to DNF Shadow in the Glass. I just don't care. I just don't want to read it. I just don't want to read it. Like, at all. So I'm going to be DNFing that. I'm going to talk about that more in the video for that. But, yeah, I just don't want to read it. The character is just, the characters are so insufferable. It's just not a very consumable book. It's not very interesting. I'm waiting to care about anything, and unfortunately I just don't. And it's not worth my time, so I'm not going to be reading it. Here we are, my first DNF of the year. Who's shocked that it's for this video? Not me. But that's it. I will talk to you guys later. Okay, thanks, bye. How about we don't? Hello, it's Monday the 13th. Wow, my new meds really work. It's incredible. Also, the CLEARURSHT prompts came out today. That's very exciting. Wow. Okay, let's talk about reading. Oh, I don't remember what I read on Friday. Oh, Friday I finished The Turnout, which was a reread. I'm doing this whole thing of like reading things I hate, so that's for another video, so I can't get too in-depth, but I'll just tell you what I read. I read The Turnout, and I also started The Hunting Wives. I also finished The Silent Patient. I'm not having a good time. Just want you guys to know. I just want you guys to know that I'm not having a good time. Then Saturday I got to see my best friend's baby. I'm not gonna share pictures because that's crazy. But I got to see my best friend's baby. She was like 6 months ahead of me. So like by the time she was 6 months, I got pregnant. Give or take. So that's crazy because I was just thinking about it at my birthday party, where she was, pregnancy-wise, is about where I am now. And my birthday feels like it wasn't that long ago. And now she has a whole 1-month-old baby, and I'm like, what the fuck? Anyway, yes, that was fun. We got to see them, had a good time. And then Sunday, I didn't read a ton, but I worked on the nursery. We built the crib on Saturday, my mom and I. And then, yeah, today I have gotten 50% into the Magicians. My plan is to get 50% into the Hunting Wives. Again, that's for another video. I will talk about it there. But yeah, also, sorry, everything is feeling some type of way because I worked out. I haven't been able to work out for like 5 months. And I did Just Dance for an hour. I might have overdone it. Honestly, it might be the baby mouse in there that's upset. Also, I need to eat, so that's not helping. But yeah, that's where I'm at. That's what's going on. Today I also have gotten halfway through another book blanket panel. I'm probably just going to go ahead and keep working on this between things. I got a really big work task done today that I had been stressed out about for a hot minute. So I'm really happy that I got that done. And I've had a few meetings and stuff today, but I want to get 50%, like I said, I want to get 50% into the Hunting Wives. I have a few videos I need to edit. All of that, and then I have D&D tonight. But since my brain works, I don't feel like by the time I get to D&D, I'll be almost in tears by my lack of ability to listen. So it's just all good here. Very happy. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's a good update from there. I need to go so that I can work on some stuff. But I'm very and eat. You can hear my stomach growling. I really need to eat. And I also need to update the other video. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Hey, good morning. It is a day of the week for sure. It's Tuesday, the 14th. Hold on, let's get some things going here. I did a lot yesterday, actually. I managed to get Storygraph out in time. Woohoo! I got, which I think I talked about yesterday because I updated in the afternoon instead of in the morning. What else did I do? Yeah, I edited a lot of footage yesterday, which was good. It needed to happen. And I got a lot of reading done yesterday. So let me go with that real quick because I can't talk about all of it. But I got 50% into the Magicians. Cool, cool, cool. I'll talk about that in the video that I am making for the other thing. I got 100% into the Hunting Wives, which wasn't the plan, but cool, cool, cool. Finished that. I had a bad time. I also finished, there is a novella between Unwind and Unholy, hopefully, or no, right? Unholy. And hopefully, like, editing me will put it up there because I don't remember what it's called right now. Undivided? Unsold? Unbound? I don't know. But 60 pages. I finished that. So 3 stars because we're talking about a lot of Native American things, and I don't know if Neil Shusterman is the person to talk about that shit. There's just some stuff that made me like go, you know? So yeah, that's, Then I also, so I finished that, and last night I went ahead and started Unholy, which is the next book in the Unwind series because I had time. That's mostly it, I had time. So I ended up getting 43% into it. That wasn't my plan at all. Realistically, my plan was to just get a little bit into it because I was going to get 25% to it today, but here we are. So today's plan, I want to finish The Magicians. If I have time and the listening to audiobooks spoons, I would like to just start and finish Dirty Laundry. So then I can be done with these books that I'm not supposed to, like, tell you guys about. Hold on. The issue is that The Magicians has, like, up 2 hours and 45 minutes, so about 3 hours left, which is my whole morning. And then Dirty Laundry is a 4-hour long audiobook, which would take me, like, an hour and a half. So not too much listening, but a lot either, like, still. Since I'm gonna have to stop in the mid, like, at different points to update the video that I'm doing, and so on. So I don't know, but I think that's what I'm gonna do, reading plan wise. So put that there. I also would like to get 50% into Unholy today, just because I'm already 42% into it, so I might as well get 50% into it. But then I can say, like, cool, my fuck ass video of books I hate is over and done. It ended with 1 DNF. Like, I can call it a day, you know? And then I can listen to some of the books that I have in my library that are going to be due soon. I can knock those out. So, right? We'll see. But that's it. I'm going to go work on those things. I'm going to go ahead and start listening to it. Oh no, I'm not going to go yet. Last night I finished making this sweater and it's so little. What's funny is, like, I've made so many people have seen the onesies and stuff that I've bought. Like, they've just seen, but I've made so many sweaters for myself that I like, because I like to make sweaters a lot. And so everyone is like, it's so little. Because it's tiny. That's why that's still out here, is because I need to go put it in the nursery. I keep still calling it the guest bedroom. It's no longer that. Like, it's been decorated and shit. It's no longer the guest bedroom. It's very much the nursery now. I also finished the book blanket panel from yesterday. Ta-da! Huzzah! And since I don't really have a whole lot else, I decided to start making little baby shoes that will match this sweater, and I might end up making a hat that matches this sweater. Fuck it, you know? Maybe I'll just end up making the take-home outfit, because I keep thinking about the take-home outfit, and I'm like, I don't know. They all look lame. Or they have, like, their name on it, and we still haven't, like, locked in on the name. I don't know. Can you guys imagine that vlog update and be like, hey, I'm in labor? Because that feels like how I would update a vlog. Hey guys, I'm in labor. If you don't pay attention to, like, community tab stuff on YouTube, please do, because I feel like that's how I will probably give, like, a heads up, like, hey, I'm in labor. I have no time to make a video, like, to edit my vlogs and stuff, so don't expect any extra shit coming out for a hot minute. And same with, like, Instagram and stuff. So just make sure you follow me in those places. Yeah. Today, what else on the agenda? I think I have 2 more CLEARURSHT things to do, and then I can call that golden. I was supposed to schedule my time off and I didn't. It's okay. Yeah, I have 2 more CLEARURSHT things to do today, and then I can make the graphics and be golden, and I need to do some thumbnails for YouTube. I should be good. But yeah, I'm gonna go so that I can do some editing, and I will talk to you guys later. Okay, thanks, bye. Wednesday the 15th. I actually woke up on time because I was dreaming about eating Cane's chicken. We had Cane's on Monday. I don't think I've ever dreamed about food. We literally had Cane's on Monday. Also, Cane's is not open at 7 a.m. so I don't know what anybody wants me to do, but I'm not eating Cane's. Anyway, I yesterday finished all of the books that I wanted to read for that video. I'm so glad I am free now. Huzzah. Then I also finished, completely by accident, Unholy, which is the next book in the Unwind series by Neil Shusterman. I officially think, let me move over here for editing me, sorry. I officially think that this man does not know his personal stance on abortion, and or he thinks that maybe politics-wise we focus on it too much when there are other solutions and other problems, and blaming having children or not having children on societal problems is a problem, but I also might be giving him too much credit. I don't know anything about this man, so I could be, you know, very wrong on that note, but I finished it by accident. My bad. Because I definitely wasn't supposed to until the end of the week. Not even the end of the week. I wasn't supposed to finish it until next week. My bad. But I did, so it's fine. Today, I am going to go ahead and start Lords and Ladies by Terry Pratchett. My plan is to get 50% into that. It's a 10-hour long audiobook. I think I will have no problem getting 50% into that. The only caveat is that, hold on, I have a lot of meetings today, and I can read it as an ebook, like for sure. But yeah, it is 10 minutes. Okay, I accidentally opened the like read with Kindle thing, and for one of the loans I had, and now it's just like insistent that I still have a copy of the book, but I never sent it to my Kindle. I don't have a Kindle anymore, but I never sent it to my devices. Return this book. I guess I have to like actually have it delivered to me and then return it for me to actually be able to return this book. This is making me a little crazy. Anyway, so yeah, it's 10 hours. Is it exactly 10 hours, or is it like, I should be able to, my first meeting isn't until 10. Yeah, so I should be able to listen to it before my first meeting, and then I can switch into my ebook. I want to read the next book in the Unwind series, because these books are, the problem with these books is that they're very consumable. They're very interesting, very consumable. So I'm gonna get 25% into that, 50% into Lord and Lady, 25% into Unsold. Yesterday, I don't remember if I showed you guys that I finished this. I'm pretty sure I did, but I finished this. And then I also made a matching shoe. It's so little. Sorry, I'm obsessed. I'm currently making the other one. It's just not done yet. We're making the cuff. That's my final alarm that says, bitch, if you don't get up, you're gonna be late. So I'm gonna finish that shoe today, and then I will probably pick up on another book blanket panel for crochet stuff. I need to fill out my weekly stuff, because I have not been filling that out. I need to fill that out. I've been doing everything else though, so you know what? I'll take the small wins where I can. Yeah, I think that's good. I think I'm good here. I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, thanks, bye. Audio. That's what it is. Audio. But I have to do my hair. So here we are. It's Thursday, the 16th, which means it's been a year since Aiden came home. So that's very exciting. I want to make sure this is focusing on me. This me. There we go. Instead of other me. So yeah, that's pretty exciting. We might go out tonight. His birthday's coming up, so his coworkers want to hang out with him. And who am I to say no? It is, let's think about books. What did I read yesterday? I actually ended up finishing the Terry Pratchett book I was reading. Totally did not mean to do that. But yeah, I ended up finishing that. And I actually, it's one of my favorite Discworld books, I think. We've got like fairies, well, elves, and like the general rules of elves and all of that. And I feel like Terry Pratchett just did a really good job with that, blending that with the humor of Discworld. I think he just did a really fantastic job. It was very enjoyable. 4-star read. Again, currently one of my favorite Discworld books, for sure. Then I ended up getting like 60% into Unsold by Neil Shusterman. I didn't realize he was the guy who wrote the side series. I don't know why I didn't realize that. I was like, why does this name feel so familiar to me? So there's that. But yeah, I ended up really getting further than expected. Who's surprised? I'm like just chomping through these books. They're very consumable. Just the way that they're written is very consumable. So I think that's why I'm able to just like get through them so quickly. I'm not meaning to. I just am. I also, no, I think that's like largely it. I am gonna close out the vlog here though, because that's what I do. So I will talk to you guys next week. Okay, thanks, bye.